Hello, ladies. Welcome to A Woman's Heart, where we encourage, motivate, uplift, and empower women. We do thank you for joining us on tonight. Make sure you hit that share button, leave your comments, and ask your question. Also, follow us on all of our social media outlets. That is Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. We will be on shortly. Don't forget to share. Talk to you soon. Well, hello, everybody. We're back. Another episode of To a Woman's Heart, where we uplift, encourage, motivate, and empower women. So, tonight is actually the beginning of highlighting women in business. So, we're pushing women forward, building, bonding, and believing in sisterhood. And so, tonight, I'm excited that Lexi of Pure Sweets and Catering has joined us tonight to share her story on how she started, what was her motivation, and I'll show you some pictures on her website. So, ladies, don't forget to ask your questions and leave your comments. All right, so Lexi, let's get into it. So, introduce everybody to yourself.
So my name is Alexis. I am the owner of Pure Sweets and Catering. I have been baking since I was 10 years old. So this is a passion for me. So I'm definitely excited to answer any questions and to help women that are pursuing a business and just need that little push.
So, how did you get started into baking? I mean, what was your motivation to take it a little bit further?
Um, Yeah, so I've been cooking, baking since I was 10 with my grandmother and my great grandmother. They actually brought me in the kitchen and they taught me the ropes and everything. So they were the first stepping stones. They were the first people that actually introduced me to this. And it's a blessing because out of all of my family members, I'm the only one that knows my great grandmother's recipe. So it's something that I can carry on with me, so baking always been a passion for me. As I went forth, I went to college. I went to culinary school, and um, it always been in the back of my mind that I wanted to do something more, and I just needed that little push. And with the support from my husband, he was able to give me that push to start my business, and that's how Pure Sweets and Catering started. We started this year. The name Pure comes from the meaning of my grandmother, Catherine. That's the meaning of her name. So this business is really touched me. It's really important to me. It's really just very sacred to me because it's the meaning of my grandmother's name, and I just wanted to dedicate this business to her because without my great grandmother and my grandmother, I wouldn't be doing this right now. So
Okay, that's nice. So you're actually paying honor to Catherine, as we call
yeah,
her, Aunt Cat.
okay, right?
That's
Yes.
a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing. So, what do you specialize in your Pure Sweets and Catering?
So we specialize in cookies. We do cupcakes, cakes. We do custom cakes. We trying to move forward into doing wedding cakes and everything, but we specialize in birthday cakes, anniversaries, work events, anything you can think of, we do. And if you don't see it on our site, just let us know, and we can work around. making things happen. We're freshly new, so we're still trying to get everything together, post more pictures, and get ourselves out there to make this business more than what it is right now.
Okay. So I see that you do keto.
Yes, we actually do keto, vegan. I wanted to do something also for people that are on diets and can't have all the sweets, and this was really a good opportunity to do. So we do specialize in keto cookies and cupcakes. We haven't got to the cakes yet, but stay tuned. We will be doing that more also. But yeah, we do keto and we do vegan also.
And you do gluten free too?
Yes, everything, all of our keto sweets are gluten free.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So keto and
Mhm.
gluten free go hand in hand together? Because I'm not familiar.
It's two different things, of course, but usually someone that is on a keto diet, they prefer things to be gluten free also. So that's what we try to specialize in and try to do more of, so that we can get customers that actually wants the keto diets that's gluten free.
So you only do cupcakes and cookies and the keto and gluten free?
Right, right. Yep. For the time being, and then we're gonna move on to cakes and go from there. Different other treats and bars and everything. We just freshly do this year, so next year we'll be more hands on. We're just blessed because considering this year that we had, to even start a business is
In the midst of
very,
COVID.
yeah, it's a big step to actually starting a business this year. So for all the people that actually did start a business this year,
Mhm.
congrats to you, because it takes some time and takes a lot of patience, because it's crazy right now.
So what's the best part of baking for you? Is it cookies? Is it cupcakes or cakes?
um, it's it's a little of everything. I love baking. I love baking anything. It's more of baking with your heart. You gotta have a passion for it. You just can't go in the kitchen and start baking anything. And baking is like science. So
Mhm.
any measurements that you mess up, you mess the whole thing up. You can't. It's not like cooking where you can try to add some more seasoning and make it a little better. So it's a science to it, and it's something that I enjoy and I love baking. It's really from the heart. So everything that I bake, it comes from the heart.
Okay, so there's a question. Do you have any diabetes friendly cookies or cupcakes?
No, not at the moment, but I will look into that. How can I see the question?
Hit the comments in the top of the corner. It should say comments at the top. And then you can see the questions as well and anything somebody's saying.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. And so somebody said your cupcakes are really good. So
Thank
what
you.
people don't know is that you're opening a location. You're working on getting this location up and running. So tell us where that location is.
So, we were in the west side of Chicago, but a commercial kitchen, but we're in the process of going out south of Chicago, and
Mm-hmm.
we will be working out of a commercial kitchen where we can have people come and pick up and actually shop a little bit inside. So we're in the process of that. With the support of my husband, we should have it by sometime next year. So we just stay tuned for that. I'll keep updates on it. But we're really excited about this location and really excited about moving forward with this business.
Okay. Somebody say, what's the secret to a bomb red velvet cake?
Okay. Let's see. The secret to it, I would say the to keep it as moist as you can. So I use oil and I use coconut oil in my red velvet to give it that moist texture. And also I use real chocolate to give it that chocolate, because red velvet you gotta have chocolate in red velvet. You can't not have chocolate red velvet. So I use real chocolate and red velvet to give it that. So when you bake it out, it comes out moist and it comes out just soft and moist.
Sounds good.
But yeah, that's my secret to my red velvet cake.
Yeah, that sounds, and I've had some red velvet cake, but and I don't eat a lot of it, but if I eat a cake,
Mhm.
it's got to be really really good. So
I even tried I had someone try, and I actually tried it with zucchini actually.
hmm
Zucchini keep the cake moist with red velvet. It has more of a it goes good with it. For I never baked it
zucchini.
myself, but I tried it, zucchini, yeah, and it's really good. You don't taste the zucchini in the red velvet cake, and it's moist and it's so good. But I recommend that for someone who's trying to bake it.
I never would have thought that you would put zucchini
Yeah.
in a red velvet cake.
Yeah.
Wow,
It sounds more
that's
healthier too, you know?
right. That's interesting. So I'm gonna share my screen a little bit because I
Okay.
did pull up your website so people
Okay.
can see. Can you all see this site? Let me see. Is it showing? Uh, let me see here. All right. Let's see. Will it show? No, that's the wrong one. All right. This is the one I want. So y'all bear with me because I'm trying to share this screen with her website on it. There we go. Should be. All right. Do we see it now? Yeah. There it goes. So as we can see, there are some of her cakes, um, some cakes. So you can go to her website and you can check out, all the things on this site, which is she got cookies, cupcakes. So, looks delicious, very appetizing, very appetizing. So do you start baking early, Lexi?
It all depends on what the kids allow me to do.
Oh, okay.
So I do like to bake early in the morning. I like to get up at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning to start baking before
Mm-hmm.
everyone. Um, if I can, but if not, usually at night
Mm-hmm.
I'll try to bake. But it's whatever the kids allow me to do.
Mm-hmm. Right. What is your favorite thing to bake?
I love to bake. I love oatmeal raisin cookies. So
Really?
that's like one. Yeah, I love my oatmeal raisin cookies. I like to make the raisins all big and plumped, so it gives it more of a good taste when you bake it out. But yeah, oatmeal raisin cookies is one of my favorites to bake.
What about cake?
I love baking cake. It's more time consuming. But
But what's
cakes
your
are
favorite
I
cake?
love baking anything. But
But what's your
the one
favorite cake
one
to bake?
thing, my favorite cake, chocolate hands
Chocolate.
down, my chocolate cake. Yeah, chocolate.
Chocolate. Okay. So somebody asked, what's the turnaround time for cake orders if they was to place an order?
What's the what? I'm sorry.
What's the turnaround time for cake orders?
Like 3 to 5 days.
Okay. And how far in advance should somebody place an order?
For cakes, I would say 3 to 5 days. But for anything else, like 2 to 3 days to
Mhm.
get the orders in. Yeah, and let
Mhm.
the orders to be complete. 2 to 3
Okay.
days for anything else.
Okay. So, how far in advance did they? So, if they had an event, how far in advance did
Mhm.
they order for an event? A week, or how would that go?
If it's anything custom, I
Mhm.
would say 5 days, at least
Okay.
5 days. Just so because it's a custom cake, and to
Mhm.
make sure that I have everything that you want done on the cake. So any custom cakes, as much ahead of time as possible. For anything else like cookies, cupcakes, regular like just vanilla cupcake, just regular chocolate cupcakes,
Mhm.
chocolate chip cookies. That's like 1 to 3 days. It's not. It don't take much to do that, But
Mhm.
more custom, I just ask more time for the custom.
Okay. So, what kind of custom orders do you do?
I we started doing birthdays,
Mhm.
anniversaries. We started just catering for work events,
Mhm.
um, receptions, um, pretty much anything except weddings right now.
Okay. But if they had a bridal
We
shower, could you do
we haven't
cupcake?
been,
If
yes,
somebody had a bridal
bridal
shower, could you do
showers.
cupcake? Okay.
Yes, we just haven't specialized yet in wedding cakes.
Okay.
But
Okay.
anything else, yeah, we are able to do.
Okay. Well, that's a good thing. That's a good thing to know. Um, so if somebody were to bring, you know how some people have cakes and they're like, okay, well, I bought this little topping over here and I want to put this on a cake and I got this little decoration here and I want to put this on a cake. Do you do that, or do they have to use what you have, or could they bring things in?
Oh no, we no, they can bring things in. I mean, it's the whole point is to satisfy the customer. Is to make something in your imagination of whatever you want. Is for me to make that happen. So
Okay.
no, they can bring stuff in, or whatever I have, whatever to make that person happy and to really love the cake that is being made for them.
Okay. So do you do taste tests?
I have done it. It depends on what it's for. If it's for an event, I don't mind. But if someone just wants to do a little taste, I usually don't do that. It
Hmm.
has to be like for like a big event, like a
Hmm.
wedding anniversary, or a work event, or a party or something that someone is doing that is going to order um a large amount of stuff.
Okay. Do you deliver and set up?
Yes, we do deliver for a fee. For anyone that is in the Winnebago County where I reside in, their deliveries are free. But other than that, I usually charge $25 for delivery. I also do setups. You can contact me for further pricing. As far as the needs and everything, you can contact me and then we can go over it and plan it out.
So pure sweets and catering, is it just sweets or you cater other things, other items?
So we want to do more. We have not added more to the list, but we do want to do more as far as catering, food, and actually help setting up the sweet a sweet table, decorations and everything. We haven't
Mhm.
gotten there yet. It's just take it step by step. So yeah, it's gonna be adding more to it.
Okay, that's understandable. That's understandable. I mean, when you first start doing something, it's a work in progress. You're not going to jump and do it
Right,
all at one time. So you just have to take
right,
one step at a time until you get where you need to be, and eventually you'll get there.
right, right, right. Yep.
So that's a good thing.
Definitely.
So once you get up and running and everything is
Hmm.
exactly the way you want it, will
Hmm.
you, some facilities that let you come in and you help the kids bake cupcakes, you do like little sessions and things like that that kind of interact with people. Will you think about doing something like that later on down the line?
Oh yeah, definitely. I do plan to do that. I think is a good thing. I also want to do others, especially for kids, and do something for our homeless people out there. Trying to give away. I want to do like a in a day where like I donate the whatever I have left in the shop to a charity or to anyone on the streets and stuff. So it's a lot of ideas that we have
Mhm.
that we want to do. So we'll keep everyone's posted as far as like what that would be.
Now, what I love what you just said is because a
Mhm.
lot of companies, bakeries, restaurants, they throw away so much food.
Yeah,
And they can actually take that food and donate to somebody who would appreciate it. So just the mere thought of you saying that at the close of shop, that I would take what I have left and give it to somebody that's less fortunate. That
right.
is exciting for me alone. You know what I'm saying? And then
Yeah,
that would just show how giving is a good thing. We all know we're in business to make money, but to give back to those who don't have, God smiles on stuff like that. That is that now that's beautiful to me. That's so beautiful to
yeah.
me. That's a good thing. So once you get it, is this something that you leave a legacy for your children?
Yes, this is one of the things that I have so many ideas, me and my husband. But yes, this is one of them that I want to pass down to them, and give them something that they can either give away or to actually succeed in, whatever it is for them. But I just want to be able to give my children something, and to show them that they can do whatever they put their minds to. So this is definitely something to show, to inspire my kids, to be a role model to them.
Mm-hmm. That's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful
Yeah.
thing. So, for those out there who don't know, Lex, if you don't mind sharing, because there are probably some women that will listen to not tonight or maybe later on, and they're thinking about, oh, I can't do this in a certain age bracket. So, coming from somebody in that age bracket, can you enlighten them? What age bracket you set in so they can know that they can too themselves do the same thing?
Oh yeah. So you can do anything that you put your mind to. I know it's easier said than done. I To me it took a while for me to get where I'm at right now. And I was just reflecting back with my husband last year. Where were we at that time? At this
Mm-hmm.
same time last year, what were we doing? And I remember we was in a bad place, and it wasn't good.
Mm-hmm.
And for us to be where we are at this age right now, I'm very, very blessed. So for anyone, male, female, that's just out there, just down their self and feeling like they can't do it, pray and just have that, whoever that person is that you can just lean on to just push you, to motivate you. All of that is worth it, because at the end, once you do it and once you push yourself and once you sit back and reflect and you're like, wow, I honestly I did it. I'm
Mm-hmm.
becoming this better person. You're gonna see yourself um feeling more happy, feeling um like you can knock down anything, like you can take over any obstacle. You feel better mentally, physically. It's just that negativity that you got to just throw out the window, and that you just got to stay on that positive path and do what you need to do to do something in life to succeed, to be successful. Because right now, um, we're not, as African Americans, we are not the people that are business owners or that are, wealthy like our other ones are. We're the minority. So it's like we have to come together as a whole and push each other and to motivate each other. And this is this is what I want to do and help other women. So if it's anyone out there that have any questions or want to talk to me or just ask how I even got started with my business, you can just contact me and I'll be more and happy to help you.
And that's what we need. And that's why I came up with the building, bonding, and believing in sisterhood, because we don't have to do it alone. We just don't. We can just ask questions. Um, and let's be honest, everybody's not going to be a willing participant to share. But when you find those women who's going to help you, because they stumbled, they failed, they got up, and kept proceeding forward to get to where they need to be. That's what it's all about when we talk about pushing women forward. That's what it's about. And you're right, we are the minority. And there's a lot of women out there who sits on their dreams because somebody that whispered in their ear and told them what they can't do instead of realizing of what they can do. So I applaud you to infinity and beyond, that you proceed on doing what you felt in your heart to do. It was your passion, and you took the
Right.
road. It may not have been an easy road, but you kept the faith and you kept going. And look where you are now.
Right.
So that's a
Yep.
beautiful thing.
So I'm blessed and I can't complain. I wake up every morning and I try to, if it's something that I wake up to and it kind of bothers me, I brush it off. I try to brush it off and keep moving because we never know. I mean, nowadays it's getting crazy. We're seeing people close to us dying, and it's just a matter of what are we going to do? Are you going to sit here and not do anything, or are you going to get up and do something and make something out yourself and show your children or anyone that you're capable of doing it, because we all capable. We just need
Right.
a little push.
Exactly. So how do your creativity in doing cakes kick in? This is a spur of the moment, something that you think about, or while you're baking something else, some idea comes along, and then you go back and try it.
Yeah, so I think of ideas and I research and I see like what's trending for the year. And I use my own vision and I recreate that, or I do my own vision of that I'm seeing. So or I have people come to me like, hey, do you do this? Can you do this? I'm like, oh yeah, I can do that, or I can twist it and do this and add this color. It's a matter of like that. But I do come up with ideas. I have so many ideas in my head, but I only have two hands.
Right.
But I have so many ideas, and I just hope that you guys stick with me, and we'll be moving forward. We'll be posting more cakes and doing more things, and trying to get a location so people can come and stop by and just pick up some cupcakes or cookies on the way home. So we're really excited about moving forward and seeing what we can do with this business.
I'm excited for you. So do you have a
Yeah.
photo album of everything that you bake? Do you keep everything in a photo album of your?
I I had started my portfolio when I was in college and I
Mhm.
lost it and I haven't done one since.
Okay.
So actually all of my pictures of my cakes are on my tablet.
Okay.
But I need to be more better with my portfolio. I actually want like a binder
Right.
of my pictures that I can just look through.
Okay.
Um, but yeah.
Okay. So do you write your recipes down, or you put them on your
I have a
tablet?
recipe book. I have a
Okay.
recipe book that
Okay.
I'll have to write it down.
Okay.
Because as I'm going forth, I'm finding things, how I can better that recipe. So I'm
Okay.
always crossing out and adding. So I have my little book that I just carry with me, and as I'm going and as I'm baking out my products, I'm seeing
Mm-hmm.
like, how can I make this better? How can I make this more moist? How can I make this color better? So it's a lot of it's a lot with baking. Like I said, it's a science. So
Mm-hmm.
it's like you're trying to better it. You don't want to keep the same thing, and you trying different things, and trying to get your cake to be better than the next person down the street that got a bakery.
Okay.
So
Okay. Well, hey,
yeah,
good job. Good job. That's all I can say.
thank
Good job.
you.
So everybody listen, listen, listen. If you listen today, listen tomorrow, listen next week. Support Pure Sweets and Catering. You all go on her website, check out her products, order some cakes. And if you can't get the website and you
Right.
forgot what it is, I place it on To a Woman's Heart website. You can go down to the bottom of the website. Her logo for her business is at the bottom of the website. Everybody that's being highlighted will be at the bottom of To a Woman's Heart website, just in case you all forget who those individuals are. And I just want to say, Lexi, I do thank you. I want to say
Thank
again, I am
you.
very proud of you.
Thank
And I
you.
want to say, be encouraged and keep moving forward and get that portfolio done.
I will. Thank you so much for having me, and I really appreciate it.
All right, you're welcome. All right, everybody, that's another episode of To a Woman's Heart. We'll see you all tomorrow for the girl chat for women expectations of a woman. All right, thank you all for tuning in. We'll see you later. Hello, everybody. Well, thank you. We have completed another episode of To a Woman's Heart, where we encourage, uplift, motivate, and empower women. We hope you enjoyed tonight's episode. We thank you for your participation. Always remember to comment and ask your questions. Also, don't forget to follow us on our social media outlet. That's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and please do subscribe to the YouTube channel. Just a little note, Facebook group is private, so if you would like to join the group, make sure you join before the live stream. And ladies, let us share with other ladies. We want to build a community of women. That's what we want to do. We're working on becoming our better, best selves. So again, we do thank you for tuning in tonight, and we do this live stream every Wednesday at 7:30, and we're also adding another night, which will be Tuesday at 7:30. We are highlighting women in business. All right, so won't you continue to join us, and don't forget to share. Have a good one.